This is Real Republican News. I'm your host, Jason Mariner, and as you may have noticed, one of the biggest problems that this country is faced with right now is the fact that we have people in positions of political power and influence for all the wrong reasons. They're in office because they want power and control over your lives. They want to tell you what to do, how to act. That's called tyranny. It's not the American way. Liberty means you get to say, act, do, and live as you wish as long as no one's going to get hurt. We're in the state of Florida. We have Governor Ron DeSantis, who has our backs 100% of the way. Governor DeSantis has Washington telling him to do things like lock down your state again. And he says, no, we've been open, we're fine. Our numbers are good. We've gotten people vaccinated. I'm going to protect my people and keep them okay. They have rights too, you know. And he does it knowing that he's going to be met with opposition and the mainstream media is going to attack him, rip him to shreds, and he doesn't give a damn because he's courageous and he has a spine. That's what a leader is. They lead by example. Governor DeSantis teamed up with Publix. If you've ever been to Florida, you know that there's a Publix on every corner. So if you were a smart person and wanted to distribute a vaccination to a large amount of people very quickly, you would team up with a company like Publix that happens to be just about everywhere. That's what he did. And then 60 Minutes, when they interviewed him, they attacked him. And then they chopped up segments of his answers and they made it seem like he basically committed a felony. He was engaged in some sort of shady business deal for profit with Publix in order to get people vaccinated. That was anything but the case. They got caught in the lie and now they're being sued. They're being called to the carpet. He's not going to let it go, and neither will we, because we, the people of Florida, have Governor DeSantis' back, just like he has ours. Governor DeSantis, I want to thank you, sincerely on behalf of Floridians as a whole, for keeping the state great. The numbers don't lie either. We have an unprecedented amount of people moving to the state of Florida, from radical blue, tyrannical, totalitarian-run states like New York and California. It's happening. They're coming here for a better life. I just had family in town from the Northeast, and you know what they said when they got here? Wow, it's like a different country. We forgot almost what it was like to be free. That's a sick thing for someone that lives in America to say, just because they're in a different state. But that's how things are right now. If we're ever going to get back to normal, we need to start looking at the people that we vote for, asking ourselves why we're voting for them, and figuring out if they're lying to us or not, and hold them accountable when they don't follow through on the campaign promises they've made. The Biden administration said they were going to be transparent and human rights oriented. So far, they haven't told us a damn thing about what's going on in our country. They're ruling through executive fiat, and they've created a humanitarian crisis at our southern border, which will affect every single community across the country. We'll get to that next segment. But they've done the absolute opposite of what they said they would do on the campaign trail. There should be accountability for that. The American people don't deserve to be lied to and deceived. When I say think about who you're voting for, look at Joe Biden. He's been in politics for 50 years. He hasn't done a damn thing for the American people or anything to better your life or mine. He's done absolutely nothing. He's been ineffective, and now he's an ineffective president. We have a humanitarian crisis that I just mentioned at our southern border, and he said, I'll let my vice president handle it. And she has completely ignored the order. She hasn't been down there. She hasn't done anything to assure the American people that she's working on it, that she's going to do something to better the situation and fix it. It's not how America's supposed to work. This is a government by the people, for the people. We need to start noticing these things and taking back our country, because if we don't do it soon, right now, we are going to wind up in a spot where we may not be able to recover from. Now, the good thing is, the law of physics dictates that every action always has an equal and opposite reaction, meaning the pendulum is going to swing the other direction, and it's going to hit them hard and knock them flat on their asses, which they deserve to be. because they're ripping America apart. They're destroying the Constitution and the American way of life. So until next time, no amount of censorship or lawlessness or lack of constitutional adherence is going to stop me from speaking my mind, delivering to you a message of hope, strategy, education, and what to do to recover your country. My name is Jason Mariner, and until next time I say God bless you, God bless your families in the United States Constitution, and once again, thank you, Ron DeSantis, Governor DeSantis. You are absolutely phenomenal. We, the people of Florida, stand behind you 100% of the way. Be well, everyone.